You're my sunshine in the brain when it's going. Won't you give yourself to me? Give it all. I just wanna see. I just wanna see how beautiful you are. You know that I see it. I know you're a star. Where you go, I'll follow. No matter how far. If I was a movie, oh, you're the best part.
It's me, and I'm back with a video for you guys today because I feel like, you know, I haven't posted. Y'all know I haven't posted. I know I haven't posted a lot. So here we go. Video for y'all. Let's do this. Alright, discard the baby on my chest because he just woke up and he's hungry. So yeah. But yeah, today this video is gonna be about my labor and delivery story. So it's only right that he be in the video anyways. If he stopped pulling mommy's hair. He's so rude. But yeah, before we get into the video, if you guys like this look, make sure y'all watch my previous video and I showed y'all how I did this little get up. Serving, swerving, serving. Okay, but yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so let's start. First we're gonna say my due date was January 30th, 2018. And I was expecting to have him January 30th, 2018. Or the 29th on my sister's birthday. Yeah, but that did not go as planned at all. Like, at all. So, January 23rd, I was perfectly fine. Recently got my nails done. Did my whole face, was doing everything. 3 days later, January 26th, I had a baby. So, the 25th of January, I was, got out of bed, waddling to the bathroom and stuff. And I felt like a little pain. I really felt like not really a lot of pain at first. And I ignored it because I'm like, you know what? He ain't coming. He is not coming. I'm fine. I didn't lose my mucus plug or anything. I'm like, I'm perfectly fine. I don't think I had this big belly attached to me. But other than that, I am good. He is not coming. I relaxed. I laid down. Then I'm starting to feel some pain. And I'm like, should I go to the doctor or should I stay home? Like, it wasn't that bad. I'm like, but you know what? I could be having him. I want to have him, but I know I'm not. So my mother still decided, let's call an ambulance. Let's send you baby off. So yes, my mother called an ambulance and I had to get in the ambulance. Y'all know how that goes when you regular go to the ambulance. Like, they asked me all these questions and I'm in pain. You're rude. I'm in pain though, and they're asking me questions. I'm like, I don't know. Like, I don't know nothing that y'all asking me because I don't. Like, what? When did you feel pain and stuff? Do you think you're... Listen, shoot me to the hospital, okay? So they took me to the hospital, and first, when I got there, they sent me straight to a room, yeah. But I was waiting. I'm waiting. Probably feel like maybe half an hour. I was waiting. And then nurse come in with students. You okay? Horrible. You hit me. Okay, whatever, I guess. Yeah, they come in with students and stuff. I was just not feeling it. I was in pain. Then the student didn't know what she was doing. She was pressing on me and stuff. I'm like, yeah. Oh, I'm so glad I'm not having him because I would be very upset. So, after waiting more hours, I felt like, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna have this baby today because I'm still in pain. Like, I'm having him. So, the doctor comes, they check me and stuff. They're like, well, it's nothing. Your cervix is closed. you're not having him no time soon, you're good to go. So I'm sitting there like, good to go. I'm in pain. And I told him, I'm like, I'm still in pain. So I'm having this baby today. I know, Kenny. Yes. Say baby. Baby. All right, say hi. Ooh. Okay. Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
That's my baby. Good job, baby. Anyway. So yeah, they was sending me home. They sent me home. And I was in pain. I was in so much pain. At this point, I was really in like the most pain ever. Like I felt so hurt. Like my back was hurting. It was horrible. So when they sent me back home, bless you. Is your nose running? Okay, sorry. So when I got back home, I was still in pain, and my mother was telling me, like, basically, you know, try to walk in like the hallway. So I'm walking in my hallway back and forth from my bathroom to my father's room, like back and forth. And I really like was in so much pain, and I felt like Bella from Twilight in the scene where she broke her back, because sis almost broke her back. Like I am so skinny, like I'm very, very skinny. So I was just skinny with a belly towards the end of my pregnancy. Like the belly is big and I'm little. But yeah, I was in the worst pain. And my sister was there and she's trying to help me, and I don't know where her twin was, but I know they were there, and I was just in pain that day. And that was in the morning. Then in the afternoon, I think I went to sleep. I finally got sleep. So when I took a nap and I woke up in a lot more pain than I was in when I went to sleep. And I was already in excruciating pain. So I'm just like, yeah, I think I'm having him. I'm having him for sure. So this time we can go. So I was up and I called my mom and I'm like, okay mom, I'm in pain again. And she's just like, no, well, they sent you home today, so you shouldn't go back because they're just gonna send you back home again. So I got into what was it? I think Epsom salt, a bath of Epsom salt, and that kind of like helped with the pain. But my house is like, you use up all the hot water. Yeah, that's how that goes. You can use up the hot water. So once that water got cold, I was like, yeah, bath done. And then I went to lay down. When I went to go lay down, I was in a whole lot of pain. But I'm just in my room trying to bear it. But I'm crying, I'm screaming. And then that's when my father decided, like, okay, I'm gonna take you to the hospital. So he took me. Once I got there, I'm already agitated, I'm mad. So the nurse comes to me, so when the nurse came to me, she was like, my father has to go into the waiting room. But I didn't want my father to go into the waiting room. So, but she was taking a stance and I was taking one too. I'm like, okay, this is a student that you're about to have come working on me? No, not happening. I don't want no students working on me. Like, yeah, no. Because I was in pain, and then they sent me home in the morning, and I come back, and I'm in pain. Like, I was in pain. Like, y'all gonna have to do something. Like, take the baby out because I can't hold him anymore. So they get me in a room, and I'm laying there in excruciating. When I say the pain was so horrible, and I'm not trying to scare anybody, because the pain was only horrible for me because I did not walk my pregnancy. I'm just gonna let y'all know that. I did not walk my entire pregnancy. I did not leave the house. The only time I left the house was to go to my prenatal appointment, and we drove. So I really did not walk my pregnancy at all. And you're supposed to walk because you'll have a tough labor if you don't. So I was in so much, and I can't take pain. Like, you know, like even being constipated for me is a no-go. Not even being constipated, just using the bathroom, doing number 2 is hard for me. So I'm like, yeah, definitely if my baby putting pressure on me like that, I know it's gonna hurt. So that's why I was in so much pain. It was so unbearable. Like I couldn't sleep. I'm tossing and turning, and then I'm just like very uncomfortable because they put you in these gowns. Like, y'all know when y'all go to the hospital, you ain't got no underwear on. I'm just like, then every time a nurse is coming, looking up me, sticking me, I'm like, y'all need to, like, come on, like, let's have this baby so we could be over it. So when a nurse comes in, she's like, well, your cervix isn't open. My cervix isn't what? Do you understand that I'm in pain? Do you understand that I need to have this baby? So, open my cervix, because, I don't know. I was so mad, like, it's not. So why am I in pain? They're like, oh, well, because he's, like, putting pressure on you, like, it's closed. Take this baby out of me. I need to stop playing with me because I can't. I cannot. I can't, and I won't. So they're like, okay, when you get, like, when we see it start to open, or we'll check back in an hour, and then we'll tell you if we could admit you or not. So she came back in, like, 2 hours. They didn't let me walk. My mom was like, yeah, when you get there, they let you walk around. No, I had to lay in that bed, and it was very uncomfortable. It's a little bed. I'm like, who y'all think I am? I can't lay in this. Yeah, no, but it is very uncomfortable. Like, it's honestly like a single bed. It's so, not even that, it's small. It's just very uncomfortable, especially with all the wires and stuff on you. I can't really turn and stuff. If I mess up the thing where they can hear his heart, the nurse come in and bothering me, I'm like, I gotta get out of here. So 2 hours later, they're like, I'm like 2 centimeters. So they admit me. They take me into, you know, my own room and stuff. My boyfriend is there. My mom is there. His mom is there. Were my sisters there? They were there at first when my father came. Yeah, they still were there, actually. I think my father had left by then. And my boyfriend's friend was there. I honestly, like, I wanted him to be my son's godfather, but whatever. Anyways, so I'm in the room, and this is the labor part, because that's what I felt like the whole time. But I wasn't close to having my baby at that time. This was when I finally got into my own room. It was like 1. And when I went to the hospital with my father at first, it was 11. So I was there all those hours in pain. So I'm in there. I'm just in pain. Like, I'm just hungry. I want to eat, but you can't eat because, you know, that if I was to go have the baby, that would mess things up, complicate things if I'm eating stuff in my stomach and stuff. However they put that or whatever. So I go in. I'm laying down. I have to take off my jewelry, because just in case I have to have an emergency C-section, can't have no jewelry on and stuff. And I'm just like, I'm not even worried about that now. I'm in pain. I'm like, yeah, when they gonna take the baby out? And I was more pissed. I'm like, y'all sent me home this morning, and I'm back, and I'm gonna have the baby because y'all put me in a room to stay. So I was just upset. I was so mad. Like, I was over it. And I'm in pain, so I'm crying. Like, the whole night I was crying. My back was hurting. And what was my boyfriend doing? Sleeping. He was on the couch, knocked out. And I'm in pain. I'm calling him. Like, Tyreek, can you come help me take off my jewelry? I wanted to take the cords off my belly and tie it around his neck and choke him. I'm in pain. I was in so much pain. Like, so much. And that's mostly my fault because I did not walk. So I'm telling y'all, please walk during your pregnancy. Even if it's a little bit a day, walk. Do some walking, because you will go through the same mess I went through. So the next day in the morning, it's like 8. I was up, like I barely got any sleep. I dozed off, woke up, couldn't sleep. I'm like, the doctor's like, do you want an epidural? At first I wanted to do natural, but when I felt that pain, I'm like, yeah, hell yeah, I do. Yeah. So how do we go about doing that? And they're like, okay, we're gonna have, you know, the person come in, whatever. They didn't say the person, whatever the hell they called him, come in, the surgeon or something. So, you know, they gotta put an epidural. They put a long ass needle in your back, and if they don't do it right, you can be paralyzed and stuff. I wasn't even caring about that. I'm like, I really don't care. I can sit still for a needle. I don't mind. I'm not scared. Just do it. I just want it now because I'm in so much pain at this point. So I told them that was at 2 in the morning when I told them that. 8 in the morning, nothing. 9, 10, 11, 12, nothing. And I'm asking and I'm crying. I have people rub my back. So my mom is rubbing my back and stuff, and I'm crying. So she keeps going out like, okay, when is, you know, the surgeon gonna come and give her the epidural? They're like, oh, well, we have an emergency C-section right now, so, you know, you gotta wait. And I'm like, pain, but you know, I have no choice. I have to wait. I just got up. Like, I stood up, took the things off me, and I was gonna walk. The nurse come in running. You have to lay down. Mind your business. Mind your business. Because you know why? None of y'all is trying to help me. I'm about to die in here on this bed. No, I'm gonna stand up and move a little bit. Like, no, you have to lay down. I'm like, yeah, whatever, bitch. So I lay back down. And I'm just waiting, in pain. I'm crying, waiting. I think around before, so 12 is after while I'm waiting, as the freaking surgeon was about to come in, I threw up. He seen the throw up, he walked right out. Couldn't give me epidural because I threw up. I don't understand that. But yep, he couldn't. So the doctor that I had, shout out to him, got on the floor, took paper towels and clenched up my throw up, just so the guy could come in and give me that epidural, because I was in so much pain. I was feeling the pains from the 25th in the morning when I went, was like 10 in the morning, till the 26th. And it's 12 o'clock. Like, I've been in pain all that time. Like, I was in so much pain. So he clenched it up. The guy comes, give me the epidural. Once he gave it to me, I just went to sleep. I went to sleep. When I woke up, I was feeling so good. I probably took like a snap, but it felt like the longest sleep I ever had. Like, now we're kind of like speaking. I'm speaking and I'm interacting because I'm in less pain. 30 minutes past, no, probably 10 minutes past. I'm in pain. Not really pain. Well, it felt like pain to me, but what they were saying, it was pressure. I got the epidural when it was more close time for me to have the baby, so now I'm feeling pressure. My doctor came in. He broke my water. I was 6 centimeters when he broke my water. And then we just, you know, waited a little while. Like an hour. So, like, around 2 is when I started, actually. It was time for everybody to get out. In the room with me, so in the room, I was with my boyfriend and my little sister, one of the twins. And they getting everything ready. First of all, I had to poop on the bed with everyone around me before I had the baby. It was so embarrassing. It was so nasty. Like, and my legs and stuff is numb because the epidural numbs you. But I'm pooping. It was horrible. It was so nasty. It's such a traumatic experience for me. So at this time, it's like probably 2 something. I don't know. I had my baby at like 2:30 something. I don't remember what time I had him. I was too drugged up. I don't. It was like 2:40 something. It was 2 something, 2:30 something or 2:40 something. So yeah, I pushed for like 10 minutes though. I did. I know I did. So when it was time for me to push out that little baby, I started. And they like push 1, 2, 3 something and 10 or count from 10 or whatever and push. So I'm pushing, but I'm feeling pressure at the same time. So I did a couple of pushes. I did like 4 pushes. On the 5th push, they like push and I caught a cramp. So I'm like, I am, but I was lying. So my boyfriend looking at me like, you ain't pushing. And he said, you're not pushing, Christina. Way to blow me up. Thanks, Tyreek. So stopped pushing because I was in pain. I'm like, no, my legs is high. So they're like high. And this is me laying down. And the nurse got my legs and stuff. So I'm pushing her hand like, yo, back up a little bit. Like, I can't push. She's like, no, but I'm like, you put my leg over my head as soon as I get this baby out. You're going to see me. You're going to see me. Because you disrespectful. She was doing too much. I ain't like that nurse at all. So I'm pushing. 10th push, no, the 9th push, I'm trying, I stop again. They're like, we see the hair. My sister and my boyfriend is touching the baby's hair. Oh, he's still inside of me, like, he's just touching his hair because it's hanging out, touching it. They're like, push. So then my boyfriend like, he's going back in, Christina, he's going back in. Push my son out. So when he said he's going back in, I went to beast mode and I pushed that baby out. Alright, 10th push. Pushing wasn't not that bad. Only that cramp had me messed up. Like, that cramp really hurt. But after I pushed him completely out, I was good. Like, after I seen him, I was crying. He was so cute. I'm like, oh, look at this. Baby is so beautiful. I was just crying. I'm looking at him. I'm like, oh, yeah, baby is so cute. He's so beautiful. I was so happy. I'm like, you finally gave birth after all them long hours of pain and stuff. I was just so happy. I was so ecstatic. Like, I'm over this. Like, after I had him, and then that's the crazy part. Like, after he came out, I didn't feel no pain. I'm like, I'm good now. Shoot, I'm good. I'm great. The baby is here. That's all that matters. Like, all that pain went away when I seen my son. I'm just like, wow. Even after you give birth, you know, they pushing you to get, you know, to make sure everything is out, and you got to do the, you know, passing with the placenta or whatever. I don't even know, because after he came out, my focus was just on him. Like, after he came out, I really can't tell y'all anything else because I was out of it. I was just focused on my baby. And so I would like to say my labor and delivery. My labor, it was bad, but the delivery, I give that a 8 because it wasn't that bad once that baby came. Like, and 10 pushes, that's not that bad. It was really quick. Like, it wasn't long or nothing. So it was great. And that's all I gotta tell y'all, man. When you're gonna have your baby, if you're having a baby, you're not even gonna worry about that. Like, you're not even gonna care about what you went through, all that pain, because once that baby is there, you're good. You're gonna be happy, because that's how I felt. I'm about to go. Let's go hug my baby. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you guys in my next one.